Whoa, whoa! Just gonna set that trap off right there. Got one? Nice. This is the evaporator I used to run. Stuff right here, it looks like charcoal. Sticks right on the side of a tree, sticks right out. I use an axe and just chop some off. Actually a little thick, so I'm actually thinning it out a little bit right now. Here we go. Welcome to the Beaver Retriever channel, where I bring you along, showing you my lifestyle. I'm big into trapping and doing a little bit of everything. And today we're gonna go for a dog sled ride. We're traveling north. We're just about out of snow here. So we're gonna grab the dog team, head north, and go for one last dog sled ride for the season. And the next time I'm dog mushing, it'll be in Alaska next winter. Alright, get all the dogs all loaded up. Get the dog sled loaded up. So we're just gonna go as far north as I have to find snow. I'm hoping only a town or two up, and then there's a railroad bed we might go up, or an old logging road we might go down. If not, we got to keep going north until we find some snow. The snow here looks like a couple spots of dirt up there, but we're just gonna roll with it. This is a nice flat old railroad bed. Goes up through a lot of boggy area. It'd be cool to look for beaver signs and stuff. Minkaronis first. I run with Boss Dog today. Boss Dog. Watch tail. Use our God boy. Use up here and run with your boy. Get to run with your boy today. You and Mink. Good girl. Hold on, we put on the harness. Hey. Harness first. Harness first. Harness first. Ugh. Guys, be good. Come on, Beaver Dog. Right here. You know the drill. You come out of the box, you go into your harness and go onto the line. We're almost ready, guys. Alright, go! Yeah, the trail looks nice up through here. A little bit of dirt patches, but not bad. Front on the right I got Mink. On the left I got Boss. Behind Boss is Link. Beside Link on the right is Beaver Dog. Behind Beaver Dog is Saber Dog. And then beside Saber Dog is Otter Dog. They're doing great. Good dog. Whoa, 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 whoa. Get going. On by, on by, on by. Good on by, good on by. Fuck, that was close. Damn squirrel. Yeah, that was funny. Freaking squirrels run across right in front of the dog. Luckily, they didn't go down in the woods. That would be, worst case scenario, would be all tangled up in trees. Yeah. I don't know if we're gonna make it all the way to the next town. Could be a lot of dirt through here. That sucks. I just gotta run. If we get onto the dirt, I'll start running. Just to make it so there's not as much weight on the sled. Well, at least we got this little strip here. It's funny how the dogs are staying right on it. They'd rather run on that snow than that dirt. Boss! Go, Boss! Yeah, well, we just had to turn around. It's all freaking dirt. One of my runners has already worn right through to the wood. That sucks. So we're just gonna turn around and go back, I guess. I'm gonna run this whole section. It's all freaking dirt. Yeah. I like the feel on this already. Almost there. Snowing out now. Got to run again. Yeah, we're getting there. Yeah, snowing pretty good. And we made it. Yeah. Alright, good doggies. Good doggies. You guys want a treat? You want that? Hey, table dog. Grammy's cookies. Grammy made these for you guys. Yeah, I'd say my runners are worn out. Look at that. Right there and there. It's metal. I have some rails that I've slide these plastics on, and that's what's right there. Yeah, that's pretty rough. So I guess we're done for the day. We ain't going nowhere else. Yeah, it's pretty well roached. Yeah, that was fun. One last good run. We might try to go for another run this week. But so now me and Mink are headed out, check some traps. And I'm on 98 beaver. So hopefully within my 6 traps, I'll have 2 beaver. We'll hit 100. That'd be sweet. Hit my 100 already. And we still got a month left of season. So I should be able to hit my 150 all easy, I think. So we're down to our first location. I'm gonna pull it. Just was gonna run a line down this way, but I kind of changed my mind. So this is way out of my way. So we're gonna pull this trap. I don't even have any beaver in it anyway, so I still see the trap. I'm just gonna set that trap off right there. Grab my stuff and head off. This set ain't producing anymore. I think we got one here at the very beginning, and that was it. Yeah, this trap's still set too, so I'm gonna recaster it and carry on. Well, I just checked 2 more traps here in this river behind me, and no, nothing. So we got 3 more traps to check. Old Minkaroni, he does pretty good, right, Mink? Good boy. He's happy to be out and about trapping. All right, moment of truth. See if we got one in this set. This is a foothold down here at the end. Hopefully Mink doesn't go into it. Mink, come. And it is still set. Yep, son of a bitch. I thought for sure I'd catch one here. Yeah, hopefully I hit my goal 150. I should. I know last year I caught 60 in 30 days. And I still got 30 days left, so I only need about 52. So I think we'll hit it. We're gonna set a heavy line here in the next week or so. Yep, well, I'm gonna pull this trap since it was a crappy setup anyways. I was just trying to go, there was natural caster mounds up here, so I was trying to set one here, knowing a lot of beaver have come through here, but that's just too wide. Now I just remembered there's an awesome spot on that other side I totally forgot about. So we're gonna grab this trap and go around on the bridge and set a new trap over there. Yeah, I forgot about this channel right here, which doesn't look deep enough anymore. Son of a, yep. Well, that sucks. That was a nice spot last year. Alright, that's what I came up with. This little pocket right here where it was set, and they just all went around. It was only right there. So I think I can make this work. If I don't catch nothing here, I might switch over. There's a couple of good pockets. There's one right there. There's one kind of going up in right there. It's supposed to be in the 50s tomorrow, so that'll really get the beaver moving. So I'll try to get some traps set. Thursday maybe? Yeah, Thursday we'll try to get some more traps out. Last trap of the day. I'm just gonna look down over the bridge here, and it is still set. So the beaver have not been on the move around here, I'd say. Had 8 traps, didn't catch a single one. Not even one was set off. So I think after tomorrow's 50 degrees, they'll start moving again. And working their way north, like where I trap with my friend Dana, it's south of here. So we've been slaying them. We caught 14 yesterday. So, all right, that's it for today. So today we're gonna go check on a game camera. I got 2 locations on the property that I got mirrors set up with game cameras and some old beaver guts and some old crappy beaver carcasses. I'm gonna go grab the memory card out of one of them. I haven't checked that one yet, so let's go down and grab that and see what we see. Hopefully something funny. Yeah, well, there's nothing left at the bait pile. They've cleaned up everything. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff drug out that way. Alright, game cam's right here, so let's see what we got, if anything. So first to show up was a weasel. He never saw himself in the mirror that I saw. He was just too busy eating. A big old fat coon showed up. And a little weary fox coming from the backside. He would not come over to that bait pile. And this turkey vulture. This turkey vulture wanted it in the worst way, but you can tell he was seeing himself in the mirror. It just would not go over to it. Wanted it in the worst way. He finally got a piece. We had a nice little fisher show up. I was hoping more critters would see the mirror and actually react to the mirror, but they didn't, like the coons. Coons didn't care one bit about that mirror. There's 5 coons out there. Eating good. And here we got a coyote. Coyote is just like that fox. Some canines, they will not come into that bait pile. Especially with the camera right there. So I think the camera makes a noise when it goes off. And it also has the infrared light that they can see that. Makes them awful weary. This coyote wanted that bait pile too. There was one time I do think he saw himself move in the mirror. Just did not want to come to it. Then you got the coons right in the middle of it. Not a care in the world. Coon up in a tree. Something's got their attention. Nope. Coon scattering. Something must be around. Yeah, well, that was pretty cool. So now we're headed out to set some more traps. I want to set some more beaver traps locally. I got 2 or 3 places I want to just set up real quick today. Yeah, so I'm off setting some traps here now. Hoping to get in maybe 4 or 5 traps today. This is going to be trap location number 1, but I think I'm going to go down river. We'll see what we can find down here. Well, right here it used to be deep enough, but since they have redone this and we had a big flood, this ain't deep enough no more. But I'm gonna go grab a conibear trap, and there is a spot down there I can put a conibear in. Those sucks. These used to be good channels, but it's just not deep enough this year. Can't even set a conibear in this place. Problem is, when I set here last time, there was a beaver dam, so that's why this water was held back a little bit. And we've had a huge flood since then, a couple of floods, so the riverbed has changed dramatically. So I don't think I'm gonna find a spot to set a trap down this way. Yeah, nothing good. Getting a ways away from the road now. So. Alright, we're gonna walk down this power lines to that river. Yeah, old beaver dam. If we can hopefully find a channel through here somewhere. Yeah, this place pissed me off. I can't find nothing good. I might have to pass on this river. I'm gonna pass on this place, just not find anything. I've been at this forever trying to find a good spot, so just down to another location, and I just happened to run into other trappers. First time ever up here running into another trapper. You guys from a few towns down. Well, one guy's from a few towns down, and he's got 2 out-of-staters with him. So, got competition. Well, I got one set in. I got a foothold set up river right there. Right here, I'm gonna set a conibear in this little channel here. Freaking pouring out now. So, I'm gonna hammer down, get this set in, and get the hell out of the rain. Oh yeah, perfect. This is a nice channel. Really don't need a lot to block them. Put some caster in through here. One of the white sticks. Well, I just put in another set, and I've seen that guy's traps at 2 other spots now. So, but we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 new traps in today. Yeah, me and Dana are out trapping today, and we already caught 2 beaver, an otter, and a muskrat so far. So we're No, not even quite halfway through the line, probably right now. Let's get a couple of traps down under the bridge here. You got one? Nice. Ian's got one. Yep, I ain't got one. Nice. Even number 3 for the day. There's a little one. Coming down to another spot. This has been a very good river for us. Last time we both had beaver here. Very big river. No, nothing this time. Yeah, so we're up to 4 beaver each. We got 4 and 4 and 1 otter and a muskrat. So we got 8 beaver all together. Who's coming up to one spot? Dana usually always has one here. Get one?
Yeah.
Nice. That's fucking like 4 times, right?
Yeah, 4 for 4.
Yeah, fuck yeah. That's a good one. Oh, it was all knocked over. Yep. I'm gonna move it. Alright, I just moved my set to right here. Alright, we're on to our last trap of the day. So far we got 9 beaver, an otter, and a muskrat. Yep, nothing in mind, so I'm gonna recaster it. I don't know if he's got anything in his. Yeah, so we ended up with 9 beaver, an otter, and a muskrat, and some garbage. Picked up some garbage in the road there, one of our spots. So, nice, that's a good day. So 9, 28, we're at 37 beaver this season. In only like a week and a half, so that's pretty damn good. So we're trying out my new skinning knife. That's the old one, that's the new one. It's quite a difference. No, this is a nice knife. So I've been hammering down. This will be my 2nd beaver with it. Alright, down and checking a couple of my own traps, hoping to hit my 99 and 100. So got my brother with me here. And we're gonna see. No, nothing here. Me and my brother are headed up to a sugar camp that I used to work at up north. We're headed up through Chaga right now. So this place I worked when I was like about 20 years old, so right about 18 years ago I worked up here. I haven't been up here in at least 10 probably, 10 or more. So this will be cool. He's an old trapper. Yeah, well, we stopped to make some breakfast and some coffee. A nice little setup right here on the tailgate. Got some pancakes and sausage going. Coffee percolating. It's looking like a pretty good breakfast. We just got some maple syrup, dip our pancakes in. No plate or nothing. Pancakes and sausage. We got some more English muffins going, more sausage, a couple more pancakes. It's pretty good. Oh, wicked good. Nice. Yeah, dog wants some too. Alright, you can get your piece. Here you go. Good boy. Nice view. Yeah, check out this freaking church on the side of the freaking road we just see out here on the woods road. Kind of funny, out in the middle of nowhere. Look at the snowbank up here. Still plenty of snow up here. Yeah, this guy's got some hound dogs, I believe, up here. So yeah, we're gonna have to leave Boss in the truck the whole time while we're visiting. So we're running them down the road right now. Still straight up winter up here. Look at that snow on the road. Could be dog brushing up here. There's the sugar shack. Main lines all coming in there. He's got a couple of mountains here all tapped up. That side and over there. Yeah, well, he wasn't in the sugar shack, so we're gonna go check a pump house out, see if he's up there. And where he is, he didn't know. We didn't let him know we were coming either, so we let his old lady know. We did see him, make sure he was up here, but I'm thinking he's up tapping trees somewhere. So I once drilled all them holes one year. This is a pump house. Got most of the lines coming to here, and then we pump from here back to the sugar house. Yeah, so I'm thinking he's in town getting fuel since it was cold this morning. So I'm just gonna leave him a note and a bottle of honey I brought up for him. He's in the bear hunting. He's got a bunch of hound dogs. He's got 8 of them out here. Right, guys? Yep. So this is the sugar house. This is the evaporator I used to run. That's quite the setup. 2 big burners on it. Sit over here and make syrup. That filter press. Look at all the barrels he's got over here. Them are all full. It's already made 1, 2, 3 barrels. I don't think these ones got any in it. No. Oh, that one's full. It's like 3.5 barrels. Definitely quite the rigging. So hopefully we can come back up here someday with it all running. He has a big tank up there, which I think might have a hole in it because he has this new tank here. It's got an RO system in there, which separates some of the sugar from water. And that one tank fills up with clean water, and the other one is concentrate of sap, which then runs down into the evaporator. So this is pretty cool. Wish he was here. Wish he was running. So we'll try to plan a better trip in the future. So it looks like he's got a bunch of can too. So. Alright, me and my brother's gonna journey on. Check out his live bear trap he's got. Pretty cool, and all covered. He has a big cage that slides down it. Yeah, well, we just stopped at the end of his road and started making a cup of coffee, and he happened to come down over the hill here. So, luckily we stopped to make that coffee. If not, we would have been just around that corner by the time he come over the hill, headed out. So, we're gonna head back, hang out with him for a little while. Yeah, that was a good visit. Hung out with them for about an hour or so. So I didn't videotape anything, but we at least got a video of the sugar house there earlier, so that's pretty cool. So hopefully we can plan it again and come see it in operation someday. See it steam just rolling. That place is freaking awesome once it's rolling. So now we're starting our journey home. Took us 5 hours to get up here. Check out that sun dog. There's a rainbow right there. You kind of see the rig around the sun. And there should be one over there somewhere too. I just barely see that one. This one sticks out a lot better. That's pretty cool. Crazy, that's so many blowdowns. Look at it all. Yeah, so we're going over Rip Dam right now. We're going to try to have dinner here on the other end of the dam. Here at the end of it. Nothing like some deer steaks on the tailgate. It's gonna be a good freaking dinner. Oh, we got some burger too and some bread. Yeah, it's a big old dam. It's a big watershed here. This one dam makes like 3 lakes. We got Ripodemus Lake, Caribou Lake, and Suncook Lake are all made from this one dam. Deer burgers. What's for dinner? Good. No water. Yeah, that was a good dinner. So we had some burgers and some deer steaks. We're probably still about 2 hours from home, so been quite the day. All right, today me and Boss are out checking traps. Hopefully today's the day I catch my 100th beaver. I'm on 98 right now. We got 16 traps to check, so I'm pretty sure I'll have 2. Real crappy out today. Wicked crappy out today. So after we check traps today, we gotta weigh out some chaga. I got my fur buyer wanted to buy some chaga today, and then I got to boil syrup. All right, trap 1. Oh, trap 1's got a beaver in it. So I'm gonna pull off the road here and grab beaver number 99. Yep, nice. Beaver number 99. Nope, it's an otter. It's not even a beaver, it's a freaking otter. That's funny, from the road up there, it looks like a freaking beaver. And this otter is coming up this channel. Yep, we got an otter. So we don't have beaver number 99. Nothing in this one, looks like they went around it right here. So we get some more sticks, get that back over, traps right there, recaster it. Yeah, well, I'm running behind today, so I got a couple more traps quickly checked, and there's still no beaver. And I gotta try to work on that chaga today, so I'm gonna head home, work on that, hopefully get that done and sold. Get back check a few traps this afternoon. If not, I'll check the rest of them tomorrow. We're up in my barn trying to chop up some chaga. I try to sell chaga chopped up, about yay sizes. So this is what I had for chaga. I got a pile there. And this is stuff I just grabbed from my cabin. When I used to chop it up, it's like an old chipper knife there. And this big metal rod welded onto it. And I sit there and just chop it up. Yeah, if you don't know what chaga is, it's a mushroom that grows on yellow and white birch trees. And let's see if we find a whole piece. This stuff right here, it looks like charcoal. Sticks right on the side of a tree, sticks right out. I use an axe and just chop some off, leave a little bit so it grows back. And this is wicked healthy tea. They make this into a tea and tinctures. And it's wicked good for you. So I even drink some every day. I mix a little bit in with my coffee and my percolator every morning for probably about 5-6 months now. So good for you, so why not? So I ended up breaking out my grain mill. This is what I've used to grind chaga in the past. It's a small grain mill. And I usually do a hand crank on it, but this year I'm trying it with the drill and it's working great. We've got that all done and we're going to run up and drop that off to the buyer. And we'll come back down and boil some syrup. And this evening we'll go check a few more traps, hoping to get that 100th beaver again. Yeah, I just sold all my chaga. A few $100 and away we go. So that'll keep me rolling for a few more days trapping until we cash in some pelts. Yep, making some steam today. The wind's over here pouring, testing. Brothers here hanging out. Look at all the steam we're making today. Yeah, we poured off some syrup. We probably got 2.5 gallons there. 2 gallons maybe. Oh yeah, we're making some steam today. Oh, what do we got? We got a crow back there in the tree right there. Oh, a couple of crows. 3 crows. Yeah, I'm getting there. I probably got a little over 50 gallons left. We started with 200 today. So my brother's left, my father's left. I'm staying until the end. Try to finish up what I got left there. You can see right there. We got about that much left in the tank out there. So it's just going pretty good. We're about to pour off some syrup. We pour when it's just at that 7. And it should go a little more. Say somebody's tired over there. Look at this little spot he's got. What are you doing, Zebra Dog? Oh, tired. Yeah. Pouring off my last batch for the night. It's actually a little thick, so I'm actually thinning it out a little bit right now. Well, that's a wrap. You let that fire die down. We're all done up there, tank's empty. So, nice. Well, that was a good long day. So tomorrow we're gonna go pull our line with my friend Dana there. We got that 102 mile trap line. And we're gonna go pull it. We're done. We caught 37 so far. Yeah, me and Dana are out pulling our traps today and we're up to 2. Got 2 beaver, I got one right here. Good catch, good back foot catch on the foothold. So we're pulling all of them all through here. It's a nice dead water river. Got a few beaver here. Dana's caught 2 or 3 and I've caught 1 here. We caught them all here, man. Alright, we're on to another location. Oh yeah, I see a beaver down there. We're up to 5 now. Yeah, so we got some competition over here. There's like 6 traps here the other day. At least 5 that we know of, but we think there's one downriver too. But that's somebody else's right there. The first day we were trapping, there was somebody's 2 traps on the other side of the road right there. And we sit down here. I've caught a beaver, and I think Dana's caught a beaver. Coming down to a couple more traps. We only got 2 locations left. Oh, it's going down. This one and the next one, so let's see if Dana's got one.
Somebody else's trap.
Oh yeah, somebody else's trap right there. Go trap right past it. Alright, let's see if I got one here. Nope, trap's still set. Alright, we're getting down to the last spot. And I don't have one. Nope, trap's still set. Nothing's been up, so. Alright, so that's a wrap. We got 43 beaver. Yeah, pretty sure that's what we're at, is 43. Yeah, so we caught 9 the first time, 5 the second time, 14 the third time, 9 the fourth time, and 6 the fifth time. So that was the beaver count for the season for the joint trap line. Yeah, check out all the scars on this beaver. Them are all scar marks. All these black lines. It's old battle wounds over the years. Look at them all. Alright, I'm off checking my own traps now, so hopefully hit that freaking number 100 like we've been trying for a while now. This one here is a miss. Yep, big fat miss. There ain't nothing in it. Son of a bitch. Fuck. Man, this trap is not cooperating today. Just got my freaking thumb pretty good with my trap setters. Slipped off and this thing must have hit my thumb. Alright, that one's already done. Alright, let's see if we got one here. My sticks are all down. And the sticks are down, trap's down here. Can't tell if it's got anything in it though. Nope. Nope, big fat miss. Yep, oh, that son of a bitch. That sucks. Yeah, still can't believe that. Freaking miss. I don't think I'm ever gonna hit my freaking 100. Was freaking slaying them. Now I haven't caught a beaver in forever. Caught a bunch with Dana, but ain't caught one on my own in a while. I checked this the other day with my brother and I left my safeties on. And the trap was set off, but the safeties were on, so it didn't catch whatever went through it. That happens from time to time. Not often, but every now and then I forget about safeties. Oh, I see a beaver. That's number 99 right there. 9 more to beat my record. Alright, let's see if we got one on this set. We have a beaver. Yep. Pretty sure I see some fur down there. Nice, I didn't like this one and it worked. Sweet. Never know. Holy, got this one by the tail. Yeah, had that one by the tail. Yeah, so that's beaver number 100. I had him by the tail. Yeah, his tail set the trap off and luckily held him. Yep, headed down to a couple more here. This one here, still set. Yep, nothing in this one either. Yeah, this set I worry about high water. Hopefully the water level don't come up. So I got to cross right here. I almost think I can't cross already. If this comes up any, I ain't making it across. Yeah, I don't like that. I think I might pull this trap, try to get on the other side of that. Oh, we almost had this one by the tail too. Yep, he freaking got out of it, ripped off a piece of his tail. Somebody else's trap. Right there. Cable going down. Alright, there's my set, put it right there. The other person's set's back over right there, so hopefully the beaver's coming up through here. Smell mine first. We're coming down. Alright, let's see if we got beaver number 101. Oh, trap's gone. Oh yeah, I see a tail over here. There's beaver number 101. This beaver's huge. Alright, getting down into the last trap of the day. I'm gonna pull this one. The road down into this one's getting pretty crappy today, so we'll pull it. We got a beaver. This is beaver number 102. Nice. So, alright, that's it for today. Yeah, so I relocated some beaver into my farm pond probably about 6 years ago now, roughly. Most I've seen was 5 out here. I relocated 2, a pair, mating pair, into here. They have babies every year, see them every year. Been pretty cool over the years, and I haven't seen them come out yet this spring. So last night when I come out to pee, I heard something sound like something going back down in the water. So we're gonna walk around the edge of the pond here and see if we can see any fresh sign. Here's the beaver house. Oh, they capped over my water line. This is an old water line I had coming from that brook coming down here for water when I first moved in here. Capped right over it. Oh, I think this is what I've been looking for. There's ice on top of there, and oh, there's a bunch of there's fresh green sticks. This must have been where I heard the beaver swim out. Nice castor mound. Yeah, look at that stick. That is green. That was fresh last night. I'm amazed these beavers stayed over the years. Figuring I have all the sled dogs there. They don't really bark at them too bad. When I first started seeing them, they did, but they got used to it. And they don't sit there and bark the whole time they see a beaver up there. Yeah, so I'm running low on firewood. Actually run out, so I've been getting firewood for the last couple weeks now. So I got this big maple there right behind me that it stopped producing sap 4 or 5 years ago, and it ended up dying. I keep meaning to cut it down for firewood. That top's all wicked nice dry firewood. So I used to be a logger. Used to do this stuff for a living with my own cable skidder, cutting trees. So you see this one here is pretty crappy on the drop. That I can make a hinge right here, face cut and a hinge right here, but that's pretty rotten right there. So, and it leans this way. So I could drop it that way, but I'm thinking I'm gonna drop it this way. Yeah, that went pretty good. So this would be some beautiful firewood, all the stuff without bark on it. So nice. He's like, no, it ain't just that. Yeah, that'll keep me warm for a few days. So the rest of it's all green, so we'll leave that for next year's fire. Well, that's it for this week, so thanks for watching, and make sure to stay tuned in next week for more beaver trapping adventures with the Beaver Retriever.